So I called Gerard. I'm like, hey, he like, what's up? I was just finna wake up. My alarm just woke me up. I'm like, look, your deposit short. He like, how? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm counting and you 200 and some dollars short. He like, 200 and some dollars. I'm like, yeah. He like, but how? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, and I gotta go to the bank. He like, all right, I'm gonna be on my way up there. I'm like, how long is it gonna take you? He like 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. So I hang up with him. So I'm just sitting there patiently waiting for him. Boom, he comes inside the store. So he like, you sure? He like, nah, because he like, did you count the safe? I'm like, Gerard, I did everything I needed to do before I called you. I counted the safe. I counted both of the registers. I'm like, it's nowhere to be found. I'm like, if money is missing, because money don't go up missing. If it do happen to be missing, it will always be somewhere in the safe or either in the register. It was nowhere in the house. So he was like, oh, okay. He like, so what can I do? I'm like, I don't know, but I need to come up with 200 and something. I'm like, that was your drop. Like, I'm like, do you just want me to call the district manager and let her know and the owner? He like, no. He like, dang, brother, man, I'm gonna be broke, but I got $300 in my account. I'm like, okay. He like, I'm gonna go over there across the street and withdraw out the money. I'm like, all right. So boom, he go over there, he withdraw out the money. Now I'm sitting there in my office like, number one is shame on me, because soon as somebody deposit come up missing, or if the money is missing, I supposed to write them up. I supposed to do some type of action, but I didn't do that. So shame on him, because why would you give me the money if you know that you didn't take it? You know it's not your fault. I would have been like, well, you're gonna have to call the owner, because I counted the register back to what it needed to be, and that was my deposit. Period. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have came up off no ends. But when he come back over there, he like, here you go. So he give me the whole 300. So I gave him his change, because it was only like two something. So I gave him his change back. He like, but I don't know, how can I be short? He like, I even pulled the receipt last night. I'm like, what receipt? He like how you do in the morning. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So he goes over there to the POS, to the register, and he pulls the daily report. So it shows me what everybody made, what been canceled, what been void, all that. So I say, yeah, but that's for me. I'm like, why would you do that? He like, no, because I be wanting to see exactly, because I be trying to get up out of here. I wanted to see exactly what my deposit's supposed to be, and it said it's supposed to be in that. I say, yeah, but it don't, fully set until the next morning. So like, even though he saw that, that wasn't everything in total. That was just what he made so far. He got to let it, roll over into the next day, and then it'll have the whole percentage. So he was like, oh, Dad, well, that's what Maria showed me. I'm like, so Maria gave you, because I had manager numbers. I'm like, Maria gave you my manager numbers? So he like, yeah, he like, I do this every day. He like, and you never complain until now. So now I'm sitting there like, okay, cool. So I went in the back. I changed my numbers. I put in the group me. I said, hey guys, nobody moving forward use my managing numbers. Count your register to 150 and the rest is the deposit. That was the deal. Boom. That was it. He went over there to Walgreens, grabbed him some wine. We on the bus. We chilling now. We ran into some gas. He bought some Zaza. We doing us. We go to my crib. Now we chilling. So we, blowing it out of my crib, and he like, man, he like, man, I'm sorry, da-da-da-da. He like, I would never take from you. He like, but if the money come up, you gonna let me know? I'm like, yeah, if the money come up, I'm like, I'm gonna give you your money back. He like, all right, bet. So his phone started ringing. So it was his girl. She was saying that she had to work overnight because somebody else wasn't coming in to cover her. So she had to work the whole day. Now, mind you, his girl been at work since like 5 that morning. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get off at like 12 or 1 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So she won't get off until about 10 or 11 at night. So he like, all right, cool. So he hang up from her. He had to go get the baby. Excuse me. He had to go get the baby, right? So he like, man, I just want to kick it though. He like, but I need to go get my little stinking butt. So I'm like, y'all ain't gonna have a kid of y'all own, you know what I'm saying? Since they've been together for some years, I'm like, y'all ain't gonna have a kid of y'all own. He like, man, nah. He like, yeah, dude end up leaving her when she had the baby. He said he been in, little baby girl life for 4 years. I'm sorry, y'all. And she only 4 years old. So boom. I say I'm gonna go with him. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I end up going over there to the girl mama house. He pick up. Now I stayed down the block because I didn't want to walk in front of nobody crib. So I told him when we get off the bus, I'm like, I'm gonna wait at the end of the block for you. Cause it was a lot of people out there. They was selling squares, Zazas, bills. They was out there. So that just wasn't my block to be on. Just put it like that. So I waited at the end of the block for him. He comes with baby girl. Now we goes back to his crib. Now as we come in the crib, now mind you, he ain't been in the crib, he been gone. He say, bro, you know what I just thought about? I said, what? He like, I think I know where that money is. I'm like, where it could be? He like, did you pull the register all the way back? He like, cause that's where the money be falling at. So I'm like, you still on there? I'm like, I'll look tomorrow. But that just let me know that was lingering on his brain. But okay, I'm peeping game. Now me and him, we end up chilling that day. Kobe stayed the day. I end up going home. Boom. The next day come. Me and him had to be at work at 4 something, so we kind of met each other up. We on the bus. Boom, we get off the bus. We do our Zaza. We go in. We set the store up. It's a good day. Now, before we get ready to leave, we get one customer that's coming out, and he coming out a little rude. Now, I'm over there by the prep table. Gerard goes over there, and he goes to the register. So the dude, I don't know what happened, but the dude was talking to Gerard, and they was talking about a coffee. It was a caramel macchiato. But the dude was calling Gerard names, and I hear like it's some extra stuff. So I kind of like peek my head over. So I'm like, is everything okay? So Gerard like, man, I'm here to serve you, but I can get down. Ooh. So Gerard is just about that life. He will throw them hands. So Gerard, I'm like, Gerard, just make the drink. So Gerard made the drink. Gave it to him. He like, yeah, you better, da. So he took the wrapper to the straw and brought it up and threw it at Gerard. So Gerard, and he walked out.